Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Jacksonville. Return starts at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Gabbert now to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing here, Gabbert. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, well, went right through.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Set, ready, set, cut.
Throwing off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. How about 29 yards on that play play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
10 black. Set.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Setting up the running back screen. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did.
Right.
And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie, and you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Go.
Working now from the gun. Ball is caught. He dodged the tackle. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now Gabbert. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19 Tigers!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars hold a slim 2-point lead early. PAT effort coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield and Returning it from the 4. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 32.
They'll throw to start the drive. Gets him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Check right. Here we ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gets himself free. Forced out to his right. That one's complete, right side. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the fray. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the double.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down.
33, yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 32. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Aaron Glenn with an eye on that play clock, and he's going to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Red, let's go. Yellow, 43. Field, black. Ready.
Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Down. Hut.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Into the
so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Now a give on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19, trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Check out.
Here's Gotw to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. Well, he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 32. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
52 blue. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. Here's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Set.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass, Bryant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank.
Set. Ready. 10 play. Cut.
On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Let's go now. Ready.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Caught, nice gain left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready. Blue 32. Set.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
17. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing here, Gabbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Gabbert now to throw. Catch made underneath by back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Escapes the pocket. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception, and it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60
Kick
red.
the running back in motion. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
95. Set.
Throwing from the gun. Complete over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Ready. Yelling. 43.
Throwing from the gun here. Drops this one down here for Williams. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
50, green, ready.
Looking now from the gun. That one connects. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On third down, here's Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. On the move. Headed right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot. Sends him to the ground. Trying to throw this from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
They give it to him again. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And the Jets recover it.
You know, in a situation like that, I mean, this is perfect situational football. Offensively, just get out of your own end zone. But those defenses, they can just smell it. It's like they taste it. And they know you've got your back against the wall. They're aggressive. They take the ball away. That is a win-win for this defense.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal.
Here we go. Ready, 38. Set.
A handoff for Williams, running left. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throw is caught. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. Oh, the Jags got it. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the fourth. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. A give now from the gun. Pushing it up past the 30. He runs it up to midfield. Look at him go! And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Working inside the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go. 19 Tiger.
Toss play, short side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a fourth down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
He has it at the 22. And they found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Black.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Running back sent in motion. They're going to try to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Play action. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
From the gun on third down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls in. incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I'd call it about the 12-yard line. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready. Ready.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
No, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down from the 42. Gabbert now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Here he is to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's got it at the 6. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Setting up to pass. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the 4th. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing the out route complete. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Set, ready, cut.
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level. And it gives them a huge lift on game day. You can feel that confidence.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.